at all. You are fuel for cultural wars. You realize in 2010 and in 2011, over 20 vampire movies came out? Not only that, they even had TV series. They all in your face. You sucking your blood. You sucking your energy. And you walking around like this. All in your face. And we have to, ain't nobody mad. Come on. When I came, I was like about a couple of hours early. So I walked up and down the street here in the middle of the hood. Ain't nobody mad. We're the happiest slaves on the planet. People come, you wonder why it is when I'm in Harlem, people just look at me, they just want to take pictures of me. They ain't seen that like this before. Just put it far away up here, and you just happen. Where I've been, they open up another beauty store. And they got green, purple, orange, blue, wings, just Wing City. Right in front. And the sisters in and out all day. These Koreans spent $50,000 on 1 month just fixing it. Because they know they get all that bad pictures. They're probably already got the money there. They only been open 2 weeks. They didn't even have to put a grand opening sign up. You know, you get new business, you get rent. People couldn't wait for them to open the door. Because we don't know who we are. Everybody is trying to imitate us, and we imitating the imitators. Now, that wheel with those 12 cycles, a person is supposed to have a degree of mastery in each one of those wheels. You're a cultural giant. You're a spiritual giant. Will you do that? You can't. I don't care what those other people's programs are. See, our enemy is here. Our enemy is not on the other side of town. Our enemy is not downtown. Our enemy is not on Wall Street. Our enemy is inside of here. We can deal with that enemy in there. Those people out here will perish. They will come begging, please, can we follow you? Please, you know, can we on your team? It's a love-hate relationship. But right now, you just and the sisters in and out all day. These Koreans spent $50,000 on 1 month just fixing it. Because they know they get all that bad pictures. They're probably already got the money there. They only been open 2 weeks. They didn't even have to put a grand opening sign up. You know, you get new business, you get rent. People couldn't wait for them to open the door. Because we don't know who we are. Everybody is trying to imitate us, and we imitating the imitators. Now, that wheel with those 12 cycles, a person is supposed to have a degree of mastery in each one of those wheels. You're a cultural giant. You're a spiritual giant. Will you do that? You can't. I don't care what those other people's programs are. See, our enemy is here. Our enemy is not on the other side of town. Our enemy is not downtown. Our enemy is not on Wall Street. Our enemy is inside of here. We can deal with that enemy in there. Those people out here will perish. They will come begging, please, can we follow you? Please, you know, can we on your team? It's a love-hate relationship. But right now, you just, so they getting all the blood and energy they want. all the blood is in you. At one time, when you were in physical bondage, the master would stamp you. You belong, you wanted, right? And you would have the brand on you. So now I don't want to do that no more. We go out and brand ourselves. We got tattoos everywhere. You branding yourself. Master won't do it, so I'm gonna even pay to get branded. It's insane. And I see people who are purple in this color trying to get a tattoo. You already got melanin. We don't get it. We don't get it, y'all. And I don't care if you got aunts over you. You know, you ought to be in here. That's where you want my put it in here. Your actions. See, I don't care what a person say they belong to or what they do. I want to know what is their what are they doing? I want to follow the brother home and see how he's living. My sister home. The proof is always in the what? Not what you talk about. What are you doing? What have you produced? In ancient Africa, and not so distant Africa, it was always important to have a title. A title was simply something to show that you are fulfilling your goals and your ambitions and your missions. And then we give you a title because you're the best of that. So that was extremely important. How many people read the book Things Fall Apart? Y'all need a booklet. Here's it out. Things Fall Apart. Y'all need to read that. 2,000 seasons. Nobody? No wonder why I went upside down and down. Write this down. Things Fall Apart. 2,000 seasons. I make those mandatory for my initiations. And then you'll know why you're in this situation you're in right now. Things Fall Apart. 2,000 seasons. Do y'all sell those here?
Yeah, we normally carry.
We normally? Okay.
Okay.
I'm going to come back with a whole booklet so I come back on the 15th. Y'all, certain things that what Tony Browder has hidden in plain daylight. So the secrets of good liberation is hidden in plain daylight, right in front of your face. And because you got the wrong paradigm, we don't see it. There's 14 chapters in the book. Remember, the main objective is how to become captain of your ship. How do I understand what's my mission, what's my purpose? How do I gather the tools that I need to fulfill it? And then how do I stand at the helm of my ship, directing every. And at the same time, understanding that as a captain, I make contracts that are what? That are going to be advantageous to my journey. And even when the captain gets supplies, he only gets supplies from people who are in allegiance to his concept, his way of life. Not people who are opposed to it. So I don't have nothing against the Chinese, but I will go to the Chinese store. You get some chop suey or whatever they're selling here. You understand that? In the black community, Chinese stores all over the place. And then they got bars up. They even got the things where they got this plexiglass, bulletproof thing. You put your money and they spin it around and then you. Now somebody don't touch you like that. You give it a. Oh no, I'm out of here. You see, you've been programmed to accept disrespect. Even in your own community, because you don't understand what community means. Community means Kim, black, unity. Kim, unity. Like chemistry means black science. Chemistry. Who took chemistry? Did they tell you that in school? Or you can learn the black science. Or you be all up in there. People be skipping gym to go in there. But now, the way they got it set up is you get ready to get bamboozled. European style. So now you skipping and going to the gym to get out of there. how you're thinking. You have to change how you're thinking. And who's in control of your thoughts? Who's in control of your thoughts? You are. Remember, the Falcons don't have a choice. You got a choice. Let me just go through some basic things. Over here, I got crystals and gems. I go through in my, after I do cosmology, before I go into the second chapter, I talk about the 12 astrological zones. You call it horoscope. See, even that's wrong. It's not a horoscope. It's Haru's vision. Horror is short for Haru. Scope is a vision. So you're learning Haru's vision. You have to be at a high altitude and I can look down over everything. The falcon flies higher. The falcon, the hawk, and the eagle than any bird. It has no rivalry in the sky. It has an extra eyelid. It's the only creature that can look directly at the sun. That's like looking at the Creator, which resides there. And so each ruler, in order to be the captain of their ship, says, I am Shinsu Haru. I am a mighty falcon. Now, you know a falcon can spot a mouse under a leaf while hovering a half a mile in the sky. And when he scoots down and his pylons clutch on, he's like 99.9%. Pilots, bombers are imitating the falcon when they bomb. Jet planes are imitating the falcon. Falcon can go underwater, spot a fish going this way while he's going this way. Zip. He calculates the bend of light in the water, the speed of the fish, and when he comes up and he can go 20 foot, 30 meters under the water, come up with the fish, 99.9%, and he's dry. Some of y'all get that anymore. Aerodynamics, mathematics. We are the masters of math and science. Because that's all based upon spirituality. And so when the king said, I am Shinsu Haru, I'm like a mighty falcon. Now if you knew about nature, you'd be like, oh snap, yeah, you got this. Because you know you can't even hide. Okay? And so it wasn't like he just wanted to be a bird. No, he wanted to show you he possessed these qualities as the captain of his ship. And his ship, in this case, would be all of Egypt, all of Canaan. And he looked at Canaan as his woman. And he had a woman in the north and a woman in the south, Macbeth and Marchant. And so on his brow, he wore a cobra and a tiger called the Neptune, and he was the protector. So it gets deep. The Europeans are not going to tell you all of this because where was that? Where all this came into existence. The first European civilization is the Greeks. And the Kemet used to say, y'all are like children. You have no history. What record do we have of them before the Great Flood 10,000 years ago? That cave art that you see, like in France, stuff like that, that's not even there. You don't see no white faces on there. What record? Neanderthal man? That's about it. And it's proven. I've been saying this for over 30 years, but the scientists in 2011 just proved that 90% of all Europeans have Neanderthal DNA. They went to Africa and 0 people had Neanderthal DNA. So when they do that Adam and Eve thing, that we all come from a black woman, that's making them human. But because we're inside out, backwards, upside down, we just say, yeah, we all can't we just all get along?